I welcome everyone to our webinar 2.0 on acquired skills in data science. So in today's session, we'll give you a brief summary on our first webinar on how you can grow your career in BFSI using data science. And then we would discuss our detailed plan of executive development program in data science, especially designed for folks in BFSI. So Laksh Bhatia, Senior Analytics Lead at Transorg Analytics, having 5 years of experience in formulating and implementing analytical solutions in BFSI. I hope my screen is visible to everyone. So today my co-speaker is Rahul Rai, Director in Analytics at Transorg, and having over 12 years of rich experience in advanced analytics, machine learning, and AI domain. So at Transorg, we consult with clients on implementing the most optimum machine learning and advanced analytics solutions to a wide range of complex business problems. Over here, today it's great to see an overwhelming response and got 200 plus participants from such a broad audience consisting of techno enthusiasts, IT, data science, business heads from wide range of industries such as banking, NBFCs, life insurance, and from various other verticals in fintech. In fact, people have joined from Infosys, so Wipro, I can see, Fractal, EY, and many other organizations. Thanks everyone for joining in. It's a great response that we have got. So let's get started. And I would request Rahul to please share your thoughts on today's agenda as well as a brief summary on the last webinar. Rahul, over to you, please.
Thanks, Laksh. So just sharing with you the agenda for today. So we will quickly skim through a few of the points we have discussed in the last webinar so that our new participants would also be on the same page with everyone. We have discussed the growing impact of AI/ML on the BFSI industry in India and how data science plays a vital role in the BFSI growth story. We also discussed a customer engagement lifecycle in BFSI using practical use cases and how we can utilize every opportunity to serve our customers in the best way possible. We discussed a few actionable business insights gained from solving a real life problem for a client in the BFSI domain and why you should pursue a career in data science and how can Transorg make your journey happen and worthwhile. Then we will spend majority of our today's time on our offerings and course outline. So moving to the next slide. So as we are discussing the impact of AI/ML, one thing comes up to my mind that nowadays there is a myth that AI is set to eat up all our jobs. AI would automate everything we do as of now, and it would eventually overpower humans. But we'd like to differ by saying, I mean, Transorg as a family, being in data science domain for very long, we would like to differ by saying that AI is creating a new ocean of opportunities and domain experts from BFSI are becoming more productive nowadays by using data-driven approaches to recommend products and services to their clients with the highest level of customization. Today, it is rare for companies of any significant size to not use analytics in some way, and banks are leading the charge in many ways. Banks are no more just a place to keep money safe. It has become all about customer experience and to make every transaction smooth. Financial institutions are leveraging AI and ML to predict their customers' behavior and design their strategies accordingly. I'm sure you must be curious to know that how data science plays a vital role in BFSI. So here we are trying to provide a glimpse of what we had discussed in last webinar. So next slide. We discussed how financial institutions across the globe are making best use of this opportunity. A few are focused on driving their customer experience. A few others have found an alternative cost-effective way to serve multiple segments of their customers. While there are institutions which have developed products to make things easy and much more accurate. There are many companies like Amex, and TD Bank, which have been widely discussed for how they have benefited by adopting AI and ML in their critical processes, and how they reduced fraud rates and minimized their operating cost by democratizing the access of their data. So let's move further to understand various opportunities that are available to organizations in their analytics engagement cycle. Starting from customer acquisition to cross-sell, upsell to portfolio analysis to customer churn. Across these different phases, there are multiple business problems to solve, and there are opportunities for implementing AI and ML-led solutions. So, in the next slide, we have tried to showcase one of our most successful use case in BFSI, which was based on fraud analytics. And we have a dedicated webinar for fraud detection on 29th April, that is tomorrow at 3 p.m. We shall be sharing a link with you all post this session, and we would like to invite you to attend that as well, to have an in-depth knowledge of how fraud analytics helped one of our BFSI clients the rate of frauds. So coming back to this is just a glimpse of what we'll be discussing tomorrow. So these visuals help us in understanding our data better, and we can formulate visual data stories from them. For multiple reasons, banks invest a significant proportion of their resources into predicting, detecting, and preventing frauds. This is precisely where analytics is useful, helping to cut through the complexity and remove the reliance on human analysis. Using analytics, banks can sort through a huge amount of data, find patterns, and identify outlying events that may require investigation. This is the case study of a problem we have solved for one of our clients, where we could find few anomalies, as you can understand from a spike in second graph. Given the business logic, there were few suspicious activities. And in fourth graph, visuals reflect different formation of scatter plot for fake accounts. So that's how we dig deep into data and leverage the power of AI ML. So AI ML helps you in identifying all these patterns. Moving on to the next slide. So now the point is, when the industry is ready to give you higher returns, then shouldn't you invest in this lucrative market? We at Transorg Analytics are ready to guide you with our unique course proposition, where our domain experts guide and mentor you. Real world data becomes your classmate, and real life problems would be your opportunities to solve. And as a reward, post completion of the program, you are certified by an industry's leading holistic analytics and AI company, Transorg Analytics. Then we discussed a few factors you should consider before you invest your hard-earned money. You may waste a lot of time searching and stitching together learning materials, resources that can complement your work or educational background. There are many online courses around the same topic, but it's hard to find those that pack a project-based learning experience. Good machine learning courses aren't just about the content and materials, but also about teaching methodology and mentorship. And given the high dropout rate in online courses, mentorship plays a pivotal role in helping one stay motivated, committed, and on track. So we truly believe that this is where companies like Transorg Analytics are leading from the front and collaborating with client partners. With 10 plus years of experience in analytics, team of 80 plus data scientists from premier schools, Transorg has solved 300 plus problems for top brands across the globe. We specialize in providing advanced analytics and automated machine learning based solutions, services, and products in the area of marketing, operations, and risk management to clients across the industries, including banking, financial services, insurance, asset management, brokerage, retail, consumer packaged goods, telecom, aviation, and hospitality. At Transorg, we have a strong management team with the rich experience in AI ML. Our CEO Naveen Jain holds 25 plus years of experience in analytics and has served Amex for quite long. Few other members are also experienced in the same domain, and In fact, they are the brains behind every problem solved by us. They have vast experience in domains like BFSI, CPG, e-commerce, telecom, and many more. Now let's take a quick glimpse on few of our gold clients and success stories we share. Handing it over to Laksh to discuss our curriculum and outline.
Thanks, Rahul, for sharing a crux of last webinar and sharing your thoughts on how we are going to proceed with this course. So I'll just wind up by saying that these are the gold clients we have in our portfolio, and we share a strong bond with brands and solve multiple problems with these. And going forward, we can just discuss on how we are going to, brush up your skills using this course. So I'm sure you are all are excited as of now to know about the offerings. And here's a quick outline and course structure for our 3-month certification in data science. So our focus remains on BFSI, but we would also provide you a holistic view of ways to break any problem statement across the industries or functional domains, and how to solve using the Python as a basic coding language or programming language. We would be solving multiple problems, and we would conclude our training with a capstone project where you would be designing a solution on your own, and we would give you 1 month of a time to complete that capstone project. And moving ahead to our curriculum plan. So here are a few quick facts we have from our course. So we have a very limited batch size, 30 to 40, so that we can focus on every aspirant in our batch, and duration would be 3 months of training plus 1 month of capstone project. So total it would be 4 months, and delivery mode would be online only, and we will be providing you the practical learning environment, and you are required to register well in time, in fact before 4th July. So, and we will definitely be sharing this brochure with you all so that you can refer to all the details we have put in. So first of all, before moving ahead, we would just like to go with what industry is up to, what analytics industry is experiencing nowadays. So with our experience and after an extensive research on what industry is looking for, what's the demand scenario, how it responds to requirements, and in fact, how about investments from big players in this industry? These are the questions or the pointers which we have tried to answer in this webinar, and we would like to share a few insights with you as well. So I have seen that global demand is going to be roughly 2.7 million of openings in analytics industry in next few years. This is kind of a prediction from top management consulting firms, and the demand has already rose by more than 60% in a year or so. And in fact, you won't believe that growth rate is 33.5% with top-notch brands like JPMC, Adobe, Flipkart, Big Four, and almost every company across these sectors is investing big time in analytics. So would you like to venture in industry when 42% of your peers in BFSI domain are interested in upskilling or reskilling in data science? I guess answer would be surely yes. And in fact, according to LinkedIn and few other resources, 1 lakh plus jobs are currently floating in the market. And that's pretty true. So you should go ahead with this kind of an approach when industry is moving in similar direction. And I'm sure you all are working with top-notch brands, but would like to raise your bars and work with world's leading companies in data science, which have invested billions and have workforce of lakhs of data science experts. So now you must be thinking that when industry is giving you so many opportunities and so many platforms to learn and implement your solutions, so why Transorg? So though Rahul have explained it a bit, but I would like to elaborate more so that you would feel the difference of this course as compared to other massive open online courses in industry. So in fact, before I answer to this question, why Transorg, let me ask one question from you all. Can please answer to yourself that did you ever find any course on n number of online platforms where you would see a few pointers I'm discussing now, where course structure is tailored for your domain, where you get an opportunity to get your hands dirty with real industries data. I emphasize real world data, where industry experts are facilitating you to solve real world problems, that too on your own. Where top-notch data science organization like us is certifying you independently for this specialization in data science. Believe me, it's a job-oriented practical training with a differentiated teaching approach, and best part is there's no opportunity cost attached to it. And you can do it with your jobs. Program is already planned for weekends only, and ultimately it would be easy on your pocket, and I'm sure that would not be a concern as we all are in the need of upskilling ourselves and be ready for the next turnaround in the field of analytics, especially post COVID. So going forward, I would like to discuss the and focus on the program structure we have designed for you. So this is the program structure we have defined for you, and we'll be focusing on breadth and depth of the topics related to BFSI mostly. Okay, so vision of our class is to develop a basic instinct to write codes in Python and be familiar with its functioning to develop solutions with comprehensive data science algorithms. And modules would be very much defined in terms of direction and backed by industrial use cases, case studies from real world issues, and you would have a hands-on practice session in which you would be completing assignments, solving case studies, and submitting capstone project at the end of the course. So that would be a high-level idea about the modules. And so let's understand these modules one by one so that you have a better understanding of every module. So the very first module is to develop core programming skills in Python, along with an introduction to various libraries that are prevalent in data transformations and processing. So this module's content is thoroughly researched and prepared in such a way that every student can grasp from the fundamentals and able to apply it in a real life situation. And this module is divided into two sections. One is core Python programming. That would include the basic introduction to the programming, the operations part, the iterations, loops in the Python, if-else statements, logic gates, data structure, and various other functionalities. And the second part is introduction to libraries of data science. That includes the pandas data frame, advanced operations, and different type of joins, functional programming for data science, and the basic know-how of algorithms and how they function using mathematical explanation. So these are the kind of topics which we would be covering as a foundation. And then for the second module, we would give you an introduction to statistics. So in this module, we would be covering basic concepts of statistics, including the descriptive stats, statistical inferences, distributions, regression, and correlation with various other intercalated concepts. So objective of this tool would be to develop your understanding based on statistical models, their inferences and outputs. So as a business leader, you all must have experienced that interpretation of the output is the most important aspect to analyze the problem and its solution. So based on which strong decision-making instinct can be worked out. And when it comes to financial world, risk assessment is one of the most important aspects to understand, and that too based on statistical analysis. I would say that we can understand the probability of any event happening. We all can. But a risk of any company going bankrupt, risk of investing in a company or a movement of interest rates in the world, we all can analyze. But when it comes to statistical models, that acts as a center of truth for us when the number says everything. So even I can take one example that even in industry, insurance industry, the idea of risk only applies. The chance of your house burning down is quite small. God forbid it should never happen. But if it does, you lose everything. So insurance company exactly balances the risk of fire and the cost of fire, and they decide what premium to charge you so that they will make a profit, even though they sometimes pay out huge amounts. And surprisingly, machine learning model does it all for us nowadays. So that's the USP of models, how they work. And I would say the good understanding of risk and how it can be described using stats and probability is essential for anyone working in financial world. So, because financial world is all about uncertainty and risk, and task is always to reduce it. Therefore, the financial world is becoming more and more mathematical, and employers in this area often prefer mathematicians and statisticians to people with an economic background. So that's kind of mindset we have while we are giving you this kind of a training specialized in this domain. So not just risk assessment we would be covering, but we would also be covering a wide range of problems in BFSI with possible solutions in data science. And in this module, we would also be covering descriptive statistical analysis, which helps us to understand our data and in particularly important part of machine learning. A lot of people generally skip this part and therefore lose a lot of valuable insight about their data, which often leads to wrong conclusion. So we would be covering this and we would be also focusing on few theorems, laws, and multiple concepts behind descriptive, prescriptive, and predictive statistical analysis. So that is the elaborated explanation we have presented. And then I would say one thing, that till now you were on land only and taxing on a runway by brushing up your concepts and knowledge in the module 1 and 2. But from here, we would commence to third module, and this would be a takeoff point in your learning curve, and you would feel the difference that it can be a steep growth in your career. I'm pretty sure about it. And from now onwards, we'll talk about the real world data and solving problems using EDA and feature engineering in module 3. So by which you can have an in-depth understanding of your data. You can draw out multiple distributions, proportion of classes, objects in the data. You can make use of static variable, and you can also define derived metrics using EDA and feature engineering. You can also visualize to visualization. You can use visuals to draw out the trends and check the gaps in the data collection. And few methodologies like correlation metrics can be used to understand the relation of multiple feature in the data. And using real world data and actual problem statements from industry, you would also understand few techniques to treat missing values and outliers in the data and to make it sorted for the further use of your analysis. So, and once thorough with the multiple techniques to analyze your data, and then you would move towards model building activity. So there comes the major part of this curriculum, model 5, 4, 5, and 6, fourth, fifth, and sixth, and would majorly be covering these supervised, unsupervised learning, predictive and prescriptive modeling, the decision trees, ensemble models, XGBoost, and many other algorithms to sharpen your skill set. So we would be covering multiple ways of solving problem and would answer what to use and when to use. Like uh, when you would like to understand the geographical distribution or customer portfolio, you would definitely use cluster analysis. When you would like to analyze the images in the database, you can go for neural networks. Likewise, to solve the classification problem, you may go with logistic regression, decision trees, and different other methodologies. So this is the approach we'll be following to solve every problem, and would try to answer what to use and when to use. So concepts like anomaly detection, association rules, natural language processing, image analytics, voice and video analytics would also be covered in our curriculum. And ultimately, you would be an industry ready data science expert post this course. That I'm pretty sure of. And I would tell you that it's the first time that we are sharing our knowledge and giving the training external to Transoc. Otherwise, we have been training our interns, fresher, and new joinees inside the organization. And it's our belief that after this course, students will be able to develop their own codes for transforming raw data sets in coherent data frame that can be used as a basic building block for any prescriptive, predictive, or descriptive analytics. And this course is, I would say, ideally suited for business professionals seeking to upskill themselves in data science and designed specifically for learners who haven't interacted with the Python programming but aspire to develop themselves as a data scientist. So this is more or less for the program structure, and the content is thoroughly researched and prepared as I've already explained, and it's going to be illustrated with examples in BFSI. And the idea is to captivate the importance and the usage of programming, automating the daily task in BFSI industry. So I guess we are good to go ahead, and by now you have a fair idea about the program structure. So let's jump to how you can complete certification and assessments during the course. You would be required to have at least 70% attendance for successful completion of program. There will be a periodic evaluation throughout the duration of the program. This will be in the form of quizzes, assignments, projects, and case studies. And after 3 months of training, all participants will be asked to develop a project and submit within a month to get the program completion certificate. In case any participant is not willing to do the project, then he or she will be awarded with program attendance certificate. So for 3 months, you can have a program attendance certificate. You complete a capstone project, including 1 month. So 4-month tenure would give you a program completion certificate. So now we can go ahead with who can join. So a fresher or a beginner in data science field and wants to one who wants to pursue a full-time career in data science and analytics can definitely join this program. A mid or senior level professional, those who are looking to build their career in data science and analytics in BFSI domain can definitely join in. And the one who is planning to learn about the usage of data science in BFSI across real challenges in risk management, sales marketing, operations in making data science backed decisions, in fact, in day-to-day business processes, they can also join, and we would welcome the audience across the industries. So that is more or less a complete brief about our offerings. So Rahul, I can see several of our participants have asked some very interesting questions important to our discussion. So let's take a pause here and answer some of them.
Yeah, sure, Laksh. So thanks everyone. Thanks for your participation. We have got overwhelming response today. So just going through few of the questions. So the first question asked is, are you offering a job as well at Transog Analytics after successful completion of this program? I mean, we are not promising a job right now, but however, we can consider top students from these programs depending on open positions at Transog at that time. Second is, do we need to have a prior data science orientation or any knowledge of programming language or tool? Can I enroll into this program if I don't have any prior knowledge about data science? So the answer is no, you don't need to have a prior data science orientation. This program is for everyone who is passionate about mastering data science, and we encourage learners from diverse backgrounds. So is this banking, financial services and insurance specific program? Can candidates from other sectors join the program? I mean, everybody is invited. While this program focuses more on BFSI sector, we are going to provide an in-depth training and learning on real use cases and real data from BFSI industry. But if there are professionals who are looking to switch career to banking, financial or insurance domain, they can surely join in. As I already said, that we encourage learners from diverse backgrounds, so anyone who is interested can join. The fourth question is, will we get training on Python or some other language? We'll be following Python as of now. I mean, that is the language that is being followed in the data science community right now, and majority of it. And once you become proficient in Python, it will become easy to follow other coding languages used for writing algorithms. Do we get any course material also? So Laksh, if you can take up this question.
Sure, Rahul. So I would like to answer this question that do we get any course materials? Okay. So we would follow case study based approach and will make you conceptually strong to face any problem statement, I would say. And however, the course during the course, we will be sharing the assignments and relevant material on the regular basis. So that would serve the purpose as a course material. And you will be having a solutions made by you in Python, and we will also be sharing the solutions afterwards after completion of every assignments. And next question is, will you offer a webinar participation certificate? Okay, so we are not offering a webinar participation certificate, but you will be offered a program completion certificate after successful completion, as I've already explained about. And next question we can move to, are you offering career mentorship as well through this executive program in AI and data science? Okay, yes, we will offer career mentoring sessions during the course. However, this would be conducted towards the end of the program to help you prepare for your next role, because this role is ideally planned for freshers and mid-level who would like to have a transition in their career. So there'll be some SMEs or industry experts to answer these questions related to your career growth and opportunities. So we would cater to these requirements as well. Yes. And the next question is, what is market value of certificate of completion from Transorg Analytics? Okay. So, as we have explained during this webinar, that for over a decade, Transorg has a strong foothold in the Indian market. In fact, overseas as well, with few years old association with Fortune 100 companies and industry leaders across the globe. So we have a strong presence in BFSI sector in Indian market with a promising growth in international markets as well. So we are also considering ourselves as a holistic AI and data science company by our industry peers. And we are a well-established company working across the sectors and the only company completely focused on India as a market. So yes, you will appreciate the value we add to your portfolio or to your profile, and you would definitely gain the benefits from industry. And the next question is, how is program offered by Transorg different from other online programs available in the market, and what is unique about this program? Okay, so we have also explained this point that our value proposition would be very much simple. Now I'll just give you 2 pointers in this, that offering a job oriented practical training which improves your performance in existing job and also positions you for a new roles in the data science, plus helping you learn on real problems and real data from BFSI sector, and from people who are actually working on the live projects in analytics would be a key USP for our course, because you will be having a near real world data and real problems, and you will be mentored by the industry experts. So that is something which is rare from other online courses available. So, Rahul, in the interest of time, we would like to share the responses to all the other questions asked during the webinar via emails in a day or two. So we would also share a detailed curriculum plan as well with the audience on separate email by early next week. So I guess hope that you find this webinar engaging and you could find helpful tips that set you on the path to a career in data science and BFSI. I would like to thank Rahul for co-hosting this webinar with me, which was packed with lots of useful insights and tips for your career. And I would also like to thank our wonderful audience today for this overwhelming response and for patiently attending and absorbing the insights from this webinar. If you'd like to learn more about the certification program, or if you would like to share your questions, comments, feedbacks, and opinion with us, then please write to us on the email IDs that are displayed right now. I'm just displaying it. You can note it down, and we would welcome your opinions and feedbacks on that.